The signs that Ramaphosa's days are numbered are more obvious than a robot that has been broken for 6 months. You see, our beloved president is facing a vote of no confidence, and frankly, the writing is on the wall. And I don't mean those beautiful murals in Johannesburg in graffiti. I mean the actual graffiti that says Cyril must fall, sprayed next to a pothole so deep it has its own postal code. Let me explain. First, even his own party members are treating him like expired milk in a township spaza shop. You know things are bad when ANC MPs look at you with the same enthusiasm they have for an ESCOM maintenance schedule. These are people who defended Jacob Zuma while he was literally on trial, and now they are side-eyeing Cyril like he's a 500 rand note from Monopoly. The man can't even attend a ribbon-cutting ceremony without someone asking, "But sir, how will you cut the ribbon when there's no electricity?" It's gotten so bad that when Cyril says, "Good morning, South Africa," half the country checks their watch and then the other half checks if load shedding is scheduled for the greeting. But here comes the beautiful irony. The people trying to remove him are the same ones who couldn't organize a queue at Home Affairs. We've got Julius, economic freedom fighter but can't fight inflation Malema, teaming up with Jacob Angazi, Zuma's new political project. It's like watching Batman and Joker team up to fight, well, another villain, but one who at least shows up to work. The EFF thinks they are going to save South Africa. These are the same people who talk about killing white people all the time and turn parliament into a WWE wrestling match every single time someone mentions the word constitution. They fight more in parliament than couples do at Pick and Pay when the debit card gets declined. And let's not forget the MK party, Jacob Zuma's political comeback tour. This is a man who spent 9 years as president, and the highlight of his tenure was, well, I'm still thinking. But apparently, he's convinced that what South Africa needs is another chance at the magic that brought us state capture. It's like asking someone who crashed your car to please drive it again, but this time blindfolded. Meanwhile, Ramaphosa is trying to hold together the government of national unity, which is less unity and more please don't leave me alone with these people. The DA is in there acting like that friend who agrees to split the bill but then orders the most expensive thing on the menu, because they are constantly complaining about everything, which is what they should be doing, while simultaneously benefiting from the table. That's the hypocrisy. We don't agree with the ANC's policies, they say, but they're literally sitting in the same cabinet, the same GNU. It's like complaining about your spouse's cooking while asking for seconds. John Steenhuisen is in there, looking more confused than a tourist trying to understand his taxi hand signals. The IFP is just happy to be invited to anything at this point. They are like the one relative who shows up to every family gathering, even though nobody remembers inviting them, but they bring good food so everyone at least tolerates their presence. And what is our president's response to all of this? He keeps talking about renewal and rebuilding. Bruv, you've been in charge for 6 years. At what point do we stop calling it rebuilding and start calling it still looking for the blueprints? The man promised to fix corruption, and instead we got more investigations than a CSI marathon. Every week there is a new inquiry, new commission, a new "we are looking into it." We have so many commissions of inquiry that they should qualify for bulk discount rates at conference venues. He said he'd fix the economy, and now our currency is weaker than my grandmother's Wi-Fi signal. The rand is dropping faster than university students when NSFAS payments are delayed. We are importing so much stuff that our trade deficit has its own zip code. But here's the thing about this vote of no confidence. It's going to be more entertaining than anything on SABC. You'll have MK party MPs who still don't know where the bathrooms are, You'll have EFF members ready to throw chairs like it's on musical furniture, and DA representatives pulling out calculators to make sure the numbers add up correctly. The ANC will be split more ways than a congregation arguing over church funds. Half of them will vote against Ramaphosa because they never liked him anyway, and the other half will vote for him because they are scared of what comes next. It's like choosing between expired yogurt and sour milk. Both options are nasty. And in the middle of all of this, our president will stand there with a smile that says, "I'm totally not worried about this at all," while internally screaming louder than Johannesburg traffic during rush hour. Peak rush hour. Look, the truth is that Ramaphosa's presidency has been like one long episode of carte blanche. Lots of investigations, lots of promises, but somehow the villains are still running free and nothing actually gets fixed. Like the show Mountain Monsters, where they claim they're going to catch this massive Bigfoot and in the end it somehow escapes, am I right? It's like inheriting a car without wheels and removing the steering wheel for good measure. That's been Cyril's entire presidency. His biggest achievement has been making us nostalgic for the days when our biggest problems was things like COVID-19. He'd remind us of the good old days when we danced to Mzege Zege. I mean, that's fine, Cyril. Apart from the fact that we can't even listen to Mzege Zege because half of the time the lights aren't even on. The irony is we're about to remove a president not because he's corrupt, though that would be refreshing, but because he's incompetent. It's like firing someone not for stealing from the company, but for being really bad at stealing from the company. You get what I mean? So yes, Ramaphosa's days are numbered. And that number is probably smaller than the percentage of time we have electricity. The vote of no confidence is loading. And unlike our roads, this one might actually work. So get ready, Mzansi. We're about to witness democracy in action, which in our case means organized chaos with a side of comedy. And honestly, it'll be at least entertaining while we wait for the lights to come back on. I heard load shedding is back, so don't be surprised if you're chilling there having a good time with your family and then ting, you see the entire neighborhood is there. It's quiet. It's no more that was the 2000s, right? Late 2000s, 2010s, right? When I was growing up, right? Obviously that wasn't too long ago, but yeah, now it's ting because everyone has the smart TVs now, right? So it's just ting. Just see everything is dark now. I'll see you next time.